Hi, welcome to another pick a card reading. This is Celtic Cross spreads being done here. So, general messages, it could apply to any situation in your life. So, you just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The timestamps for the readings are in the description box below. So, you can just go click on the number next to your group and it'll take you straight to that reading. Also, I've got listed the cards that I'm using. All the decks are listed here below in the description box. So I hope you enjoy your general messages and I will see you shortly. Hi, this is for everyone who chose group number 1. And these are Celtic Cross spreads, so the general messages about any situation it could be, but in this particular one, it looks like it's snuck into a little love reading, snuck in there again. I've just finished doing the love reads, so anyway, here we are. I mean, it may not apply to love per se, it could apply to purpose, and you take it how and fit it how it applies to your situation, but the situation is the Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. So this is some action-based energy, assertive and confident in communication and movement forward. This could be movement forward towards a fire sign feminine. Doesn't have to be male or female, but this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, typically Leo. But there's communication back and forwards here between two people, perhaps, or somebody's coming into this. Perhaps somebody's coming into this feminine's world. If you are the feminine, there's a lot coming towards the feminine here, and like a lot of this is relationship energy, but it could also be opportunities, communication about work, communication from family, friends, so many different things. But there's a lot happening for the feminine, a lot of movement forward. I don't know, maybe this reading is for a feminine. It's so hard to tell one story when it's so many people that it's relating to, so it feels like it keeps getting pulled around. No, it's this narrative. No, it's that narrative. The challenge is the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. And so it could be a challenge of making... there's dreams here, and there's dreams, goals, and aspirations here, but it might be like... there might be a bit of work needing to be done to bring about these. There's a little teamwork that's needed, and there's definitely some sort of transformation within the connection that's needed to be able to bring bring about whatever you're trying to manifest here. It could be lack of finance at this time. It could be a multitude of options or a multitude of routes to get to the destination. A bit of confusion, a bit of uncertainty. It could also be that this couple has been through something quite painful and are still working on navigating through that, if this is a couple reading. If this is being left out of work, financially left in the cold. This can also be emotionally and physically left in the cold. The challenge is navigating away from abandonment or navigating away from poverty or harder times carefully, and less fog. There's a bit of fog over this situation, perhaps. That's clearing. And the beliefs, Empress and the Judgment card. So if so this could be about, again, a relationship, making a decision on this person, making a decision on something you're creating or mothering or nurturing to life, or feeling a pull on a soul level to step into some sort of nurturing role, or step into your power more with more confidence. knowing that what you're doing is purposeful and full of intention. The root of the issue is not really an issue. But the root of the situation is its decision, again, that like the Judgment Emperor sort of energy, the Lovers, a decision being made on a soul level, a decision being made that is in alignment with your highest good, and that resulting in a manifestation, perhaps decisions to create or bring something to life, again, something you're nurturing. Really, really nice. Like, considering the challenge, like this challenge could be just self-belief stuff. It could be stories that need to go away. It could be just illusions that you may have been caught up with in the past that need to clear off, or a lack of, like maybe a little bit of a lack of self-belief or something that can go away, because there's so much powerful major arcanas and decisions and soul alignment around all those cards, and a lot of opportunity and attraction, things being drawn in towards you if this is you. If this is the person you're coming towards, it's just navigating some sort of hiccup, something that might have come up that you're moving through it now. On the other side of it, nearly, perhaps, yeah, or maybe just moving through it. Actually, might be still in a little bit. In the recent past, Hanged Man and the Strength card. So surrendering to the process and trying to stay strong in the face of any challenges that may be showing up. Getting clear on the path forward, going within for that guidance, having patience. Perhaps something's come up that's rocked the direction or rocked the foundation, but the foundation seems strong actually. It does feel like a really strong foundation here, and whatever it is you're building. It's hard to pinpoint what that is that has required you to go within and seek a bit of inner strength, or use a bit of your inner strength to surrender to the process of whatever it is. The near future position, the Star and the Ace of Cups. We got the Empress, Strength, Lovers, Star, like so nice. Star and the Ace of Cups. So if this is a love reading, then you can definitely have hope that whatever this perhaps fear of abandonment or whatever it is that came up, you can expect that to be cleared and healed and love applied. You can expect great things from here onwards in the reading, because this is near future position, so it could be today and this very moment onwards. More love, more hope being restored if there was ever any lost, which I don't think so, but any of that stuff, the challenge, clearing that away. I can see that's clearing away with more confidence and more, perhaps just one step you see results, another step you see results, and you're just walking deeper into this divine garden of union with whatever it is you're coming together with. Self-perception. Six of Swords, Three of Swords, moving through heartache, a spiritual transition through something that was hard, whatever it was that caused you to reflect and caused you to need to surrender and move through with grace, with strength, poise and balance. Mastering that, you're doing that, you're moving through this. Like, that's what I mean before. I feel like maybe still in it a little bit, but you are moving through this. And I just see that boat coming through. Like, not going around it, avoiding it this time. Like, you're really, like, that's what I mean about that foundation feeling strong. Like, I don't feel like this is something, you're not building upon any shaky ground here. Self-perception, outside influence and how others are perceiving you at this time. And hold it, like, it's a similar energy. If this is a relationship reading, you guys are matching and mirroring each other. And if this is just your personal situation, then you're being an agent of change within your own life. You are surrendering to the process. Very much this energy. It's mirrored here again. Like, you're seeing yourself correctly, you're perceiving yourself correctly, and others are perceiving you correctly as you move through whatever this is that's caused you to need to create change, and do so with grace. Action advice, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Continue what you're doing. Continue the beautiful hard work that you're doing. You are on the right track. You are on the right track. And just can keep mastering and working on what you're mastering and working on. Keep showing up with equal give and take in all of your connections and all that you do. Keep having healthy boundaries. Keep offering assistance where you know you need to be of assistance. Keep listening to the call. Keep it up. Keep on keeping on is the action advice. The most likely outcome. This is lovely. 3 came out here. It actually came out more like this. But yeah, we've got, so again, if this is a love relationship type situation, we have a higher commitment and a marriage type commitment and learning and working together here with these 2 cards. This is cooperation, teamwork, and working together. And this is fresh energy coming in to assist, which would very much be like this. This is that near future stuff with the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, you know. More love, more passion, more energy being applied to this situation to move through whatever needs to be moved through to bring about healing and hope and more nourishing experiences within the connection. It's beautiful. It's potentially marriage and higher commitments. And if not, if it's some sort of spiritual marriage, it's working together to just continue to experience new things together and release any of the old to continue to have even more space for more expression. And if this is, you're building, not a love reading, sorry, I should say, the action advice here, again, keep working on what you're working on, and the outcome being great results. Great results. This could be an organisation that helps you, assists you. It could be working for an organisation, finding teamwork, finding work if you need to find work. Growing your business, being more recognised. There's a lot of whatever it is that this person is going through, whether that's love or personal. It's good times ahead. It's good times ahead, and it's just working through releasing a little bit of heavier stuff at some points, or mostly finished with, moving out of and moving up. Drawing in all that you need is wonderful. Now I forgot to pull a power card, so I'll just do that now. Let's see what we get here. Okay, bring back the energy. And that's exactly what I just said. That's what's happening. You're bringing back the energy. I don't really need to go into that. It's bringing back the energy, and you're doing everything you need to do. You're on the right track to bring that back. So expect a lot of an influx of new energy coming in for you. Expect good times ahead. Expect your manifestations to start to materialize what you're working on. So that's a wonderful message to pass on. I'm really happy with that. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye. Hi everyone, this is for all the people who chose group number 2. And again, I'm thinking love readings are sneaking on through here. This is a Celtic Cross spread, so it's general messages, but this and the last reading did appear to be very much about a union of sorts. There is a lot of union energy being played out in the last month. A lot of big changes in relationships. And we've got Venus about to move into Taurus too, where it will be home. It might already be there. Anyway, the situation here. 2 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of clarity being tried to be gained here. There is clarity. There's a knowing in the heart, but there's clarity in the mental space needing to be gained here. More information needed, perhaps, about this connection or the direction in which it's headed. But wanting to move this connection forward quickly. This is a soulmate connection, most likely. And 2 of Cups can also be decisions being made in your own life for yourself. This can be your masculine and feminine energy, and so you're perhaps wanting to move forward with something quite quickly. Whether that's work that you're doing or something you're creating, or making plans for the future, wanting to move forward with plans for the future. And as I record this, we are in a pandemic, and things are sort of starting to lighten now, and people are kind of perhaps quite over it and wanting to get their life going again in whatever way that resonates. The challenge is so challenging. The star and the Hierophant. So the challenge is perhaps holding on to hope and allowing things to unfold within divine timing. Trusting that this is a higher connection, trusting that this is something that is going to and has brought about perhaps a lot of learning for you, a lot of personal growth. And so the challenge, I feel like, is just perhaps tempering yourself and like really this urgency to move forward and have more information and have answers about this connection. And the challenge is perhaps just trusting that this is going to unfold. You know, what's meant for you will be for you, and there's nothing in the universe that can stop what's meant for you. So trusting in that and knowing that everything happens with divine timing, and just having hope and trust. The beliefs. See what I mean? There's just so much, this rush feeling, like when I connect into that, and it's like bursts through my heart space and through the rest of my body. It's like, oh my God, it's such intense emotions. Beliefs is the Judgment and the Nine of Cups. Belief that this is going to give you fulfillment. This is what you want. This is your dreams. This is your desires. This is coming into your reality. This is going to give you fulfillment. Your belief is that this is going to give you fulfillment, and that this is right for you on a soul level. That this is divinely guided, and that this is divinely blessed, and that, yeah, you believe in this. You do believe in this. It's just perhaps you want it yesterday. In the root of the issue, again, more union type energy when we've got the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. We've also got, in the rest of the readings, little spoiler alert, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They are in two different positions, but sort of the same, because the Queen of Pentacles is in the outcome position and he is in the near future outcome position, right? So this grounded couple with longevity and long-term plans for the future, grounded, nurturing, beautiful, strong couple, do work it out, come together, achieve, succeed. There, I just spoiled the whole reading. I might as well end here. No, but yeah. Okay, anyway. Root of the issue, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is, again, we're talking more about making those plans for the future, making things happen, making decisions and taking action on those decisions, getting clear about what the right decision is to make to bring this about in the most productive and fruitful way. There is such a feeling of urgency here to make this happen now, yesterday sort of feeling, but yeah, then the root of the issue is still having those conversations, still working up here to create this down here. Having a lot of getting honest with each other about, and like I feel like this is a bit of collaboration happening here about, like, so working together to manifest something, not just not just blindly going about it at all. This is working together. This is strong teamwork energy. Two very intelligent people with a clear picture of what they want, just trying to get clear on how to get about it and how to make that happen. In the recent past position, Death and the Fool card, transformation and new beginnings. Transformation so that there can be new beginnings. Fresh energy coming in, a leap of faith has been taken. Lives, I feel like the trajectory that these two people were on before they came together, or of recent past, was very different to what it is now. And there's been some changes. There's been some. The situation has evolved, and I feel like a lot of freshness coming in, and we've got that Fool card, and then in the near future position we've got the Ace of Wands, which is very similar energy. It's that fresh new beginning here. Getting clear on how do we make this possible? How do we bring this together? How do we do this? The near future position, the King of Pentacles, the masculine, if this is a love of connection, which really looks like it, the masculine is making the decisions here to, or perhaps the ball's in his court, or the next action to be taken is his, and perhaps the feminine will follow suit in that regard, especially because she's in later outcome position and he's in the near future sort of area, and he's perhaps he's become inspired to take action, or going to become inspired to take action on. So this is not a love reading. It can also very well be that you're just becoming inspired to take action on something that would benefit the longevity of what you're building. In the self-perception, Six of Cups, Three of Wands. So it could be that you're spending more time at home with family, especially considering where this is pandemic times. But you could you're also waiting for things to move ahead in the direction that you want them to move ahead in. Where perhaps this is two people coming together, so waiting for the opportunity to come together. Perhaps you're waiting to catch up with old family too. Yeah. In the self-perception, I feel like this is also like just more surrender energy to allowing that divine timing to unfold, to bring about this soulful connection. Just waiting for it to just slot into place. Like you just see it slowly coming together. Anyway, the outside influences and the way others are perceiving you is perhaps moving through some of the deeper emotions and the deeper fears and feelings that might be coming up in regards to this decision that's being made. Perhaps there's a bit of fear in letting go of what needs to be let go of so that you can align with this higher decision. A little bit of fears coming up. In the action space, a bit more on fears with the Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. So choosing light and love and friendship and joy and lightness over any of those fears that are coming up about how and what and when, and trying to figure it all out. I feel like the big message in this reading is to not try and figure it out and just allow it to unfold and apply love wherever you can, wherever it is needed. Getting clear on what decisions and what steps to take next, but without the pressure of having to have those answers. And now in the outcome position, I've already spoiled it with the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords. So this is a brand new beginning in potentially a brand new home, a brand new place. This is This is potentially moving away somewhere. This could be moving over water or moving away. It also could be bringing fresh energy into the home, the family home, new abundance avenues, perhaps more opportunities to create more money or work on the business that you already got or creating, bringing about more opportunities to be of service and more connection within your community. This is just the whole package here, moving from anything that was hard to navigate into smoother waters. This is home in the countryside type feeling. This is nurturing, abundant, beautiful, gorgeous. Outcome is stunning. Outcome is stunning. So whatever the situation is for you, surrender to the process. Everything is fine. You do not need to have the answers yet. This is so fresh and so transformative. Choose joy and friendship wherever you can, and any of the doubts and worries about how, what, where, when, all of that, don't worry. Release it. I hope that this reading gave you a little bit of guidance. Oh, wait. No. Not finished yet. My bad. We'll do a power card. What do we got here? Inspiration. Beautiful. And I feel like there is a lot of inspiration coming in to take action, to be inspired action here. Definitely can see that within this reading. getting clear on how to bring that inspiration into and made manifest. Moving through any of your self-doubts or fears or worries about how, what, when, all that stuff, move that away, because you know that you're aligning with what's right and what's true and something bigger. That it just calls you on a soul level, and you know it's going to give you fulfillment. So just, harness that inspiration as it comes up. I love it. It summarizes just perfectly with one word. Okay, now you may go. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thanks very much. Hi, this is for everyone who chose group number 3 of this Celtic spread reading. Just jump straight into it, Situation at hand here for this reading is the 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords. And I feel like I'm just seeing, that this reading is about a process that's happening that's in the middle of it. There's something that's unfolding. It's new. It's not new. This is not a new situation unfolding. This is I feel like at the moment there's a bit of it's like you're trying to gain clarity on the situation, and not all the answers are here yet. They are coming in. I feel like there's a lot of people around you, perhaps around the situation, that are giving their opinions or advice and helping you, sharing information. There's messages coming in for you at this time in regards to this situation, but you're still just gathering all the information, gathering all your gathering all the information to move into a place of healing. I feel like that there may have been some heartache or some painful experience that you've needed to withdraw from and master or heal from. Perhaps you needed to speak your truth somewhere and stand up for something. That does appear to be here, and there's more energy of you moving through that and getting successful over whatever it was. You're gaining success here, but yeah, this energy is a lot about moving out of confusion and into clear to concise action, getting clear about what's happened, what's going on, how to heal from it, how to rise above it. In the challenge position, Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, so having trouble perhaps getting clear on how to, still trying to work out the logistics here about how to bring something into creation or how to move through and out of something, manifesting something. This is an opportunity. It can be a message being brought to you. It could be a challenging message that's been brought to you. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot of characters around you at the moment that have an influence on the situation. Perhaps not a direct influence, but have an opinion. And I feel like you're, you know what opinions to take on board, and you know what to let go of. I feel like you're very intelligent in that way. You know what to receive and what to let pass through. Don't hold on to too much. The challenge could be getting clear and transforming something. The challenge could be speaking truth about something, about a manifestation, about something that you want. Or getting clear on, the challenge could be getting clear on how to bring that into being. The beliefs, Star and the Four of Swords. So yeah, you realise that you need to perhaps withdraw from others' opinions at this time to be able to get clear on the way forward. You also know that there is a need for rest and regeneration, replenishment, needing to take care of self, needing to slow down perhaps, and just continue to have hope for the situation and trust that the situation will unfold exactly how it's meant to. There's this big need for surrender in this particular reading, and need for rest, and knowing that you need to take that rest. And I just feel like a natural body of water, a bath, something to do with water, or submerging self in, perhaps it's a sound bath or something, might really help. The root of the issue, I feel like this is a bit to do with confusion about how to navigate through this challenge and come on the other side successful, where it doesn't affect you again, or where you're just really wanting to rise above this in a big way, and yeah, just maybe just a little bit confused about how to do that, or just it's not that you're confused maybe about how to do it, because I can see that you're doing it. So it's more like just a story you tell yourself. Like we never know where we're up to until we look back on it, and then we see how far we've come. It's sort of like that energy. And that you will rise above whatever it is that's challenging you. You will move on from it. You will get clear. You will listen to your intuition, and you will act on it, and you will create success for yourself. My phone memory became full, but anyway, back to where we were up to. I'm not exactly sure where it stopped, but I know I was on this set of cards. So in the recent past position, we've got 2 8s, which do talk about cycles. So working through something, I feel like some information perhaps has come in. Like I keep saying, there's different opinions and people and that are to do with this. So perhaps some information came in regards to what you're working on, or some information that enables you to move forward, or inspires you to move forward, or gives you more information so that you know how you can proceed in one way or another. In the near future position, we've got the Page of Swords and the Magician. So again, just gathering more information and adding that to your tool belt, so that you can getting clear on the plan here and what you're creating. This is similar sort of energy. This gathering intellect and using the brain here to create action and create change. Yeah, like whatever this is that's been a challenge for you that you're not sure about how to move through, seems to be giving you something to use down the track. It's benefiting you. It's happening for you, not to you, that's for sure. Your self-perception is the 4 of Cups and the King of Wands. So yeah, taking more rest and time to contemplate your direction forward, your vision, what it is you're trying to create. This is very creative, visionary type energy. This is leadership energy. It's making things happen. It's making the bigger plans and dreams of passionate expression into physical manifestation. And I feel like you're really sitting with it and considering it and looking at all the hurts and stuff that have happened, like a lot of deep digging, diving deep to release some old stuff, and getting clear on what you do want in your life, having experienced something you didn't want. I feel like this is like really reflective energy at this time. The way others are perceiving you is more reflective energy, capable and abundant, self-made and strong, but taking time to withdraw, to be able to just get clear on what's going on, surrender to any changes that have happened, and sort of recalibrate and re-navigate, like reset your system to just getting clear on which way you need to set your compass to take those next steps. There's a lot of contemplation going on here, a lot of deep consideration, information coming in, some of it useful, some of it not. You've got discernment. I can see you've got discernment. You will take inspired action as you go. You're giving yourself space to figure it out. We should be taking self-care, extra self-care at this time, to let nurture that body so the mind can slip into this different place, this different frequency, when we the different tensions we hold in our body really, they work together, the mind and body. So sometimes that deep submerging in water or sound bath or something, I just feel like you need to submerge yourself in something that brings about rest, that brings about peace, and that'll help you with clarity. In the inspired action, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Swords, sorry. Five and Three of Swords. So yeah, you are, I feel like this is victory. This can be a conflict card, but I feel like this is, like, the sword is up to that heartbreak. You're getting victorious over this situation. You are self-healing from the situation, and you are going to turn this into gold. This is like the pearl in the oyster. It was once just an annoying grain of sand, and eventually it was turned into a pearl by the calcium, I think it is, inside the, I don't know, that's just the imagery I got. Like you're turning any hurt or bad little grain of sand experience into something precious that's going to serve you. You know more for it. Take that how it applies. I just feel like there's a bunch of different meanings here for a bunch of different people. I feel like this specifically reading is cut in half, and some people it's about this type of thing, and some people it's about that. I can feel that. You can see that clearly, and especially in that one bit there. In the outcome, like most likely outcome, 4 cards came out again, all major arcana. So that all the cards today have been full of major arcana. I'm pretty sure all the outcomes were major arcana or close to it, and so there's big shifting changes happening on internal levels, which are creating change in our physical realities down the track. But at the moment, perhaps they're being experienced more on an internal level, and it can be uncomfortable sometimes. I mean, I resonate with that. The last month for me has been so huge on an internal level. Physically seeing changes too, like massively, but very hard to navigate at times, very overwhelming at times. So in the outcome position, look at this, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, right? Wow. That to me is a bit of a power couple in this outcome, but it's also marrying your traditional values with those more spiritual, intuitive guidances and values. This is powerhouse energy, whether it's a couple or just within yourself. We've got more couple energy here with the Lovers card, like these two are these lovers, in a deep spiritual sense. So these two people could be guides. Taking it away from a love reading, this is your energy that you're embodying. This is masculine and feminine energy in its most powerful sense. This is divine masculine and divine feminine here twice. Fresh energy, leap of faith, moving forward with the spirit wisdom that you've gained from this experience. Getting clear on the connections you want to have in your life, and making taking inspired action to ensure that that is what you receive. Healthy boundaries. Higher learning. There's so much learning. There's so much learning going on from here, and then that will inspire your decisions in the future, which will bring about a whole new course of life for you. I see like a whole new timeline that comes in because of decisions you've made, and you've only made those decisions because you've got clarity from these harder experiences. It all serves in the biggest way. This has happened for you, not to you. And we'll take a power card now. You are ready. And you are ready. You are ready to move through this, to give yourself healing, and to take all the wisdom from the experience and move on into something clearer and better for you, to bring about success and release anything painful, to create this amazing thing that you're creating. You are on the right path. It perhaps at this point in the path might be a little uncertain, but it heads somewhere great. I just feel like we want one more. I got presence. Oy. Presence. And that's you being present to the journey. You're ready to be present to this part of the process, and not project yourself any further into the future and have, like I said earlier in the reading, all these ideas or answers to what this is, what this means, and where this is heading. And just being present to what it is now. And a friend gave me a beautiful affirmation to use this week, and the affirmation is, I have room in my heart for that. And I've written it on a piece of paper, and I've used it so many times a day. I look at it and at the right time, and there it is. I have room in my heart for that. And that means having room in your heart for those heavier, harder experiences, along with those joyful, blissful moments. I have room in my heart for this, all of it. And it wouldn't come to you, any experience, blissful or hard, wouldn't come to you if you didn't have room in your heart for it, if you weren't able to navigate it. We're given what we're capable to handle, and I just feel like it's saying to just allow. So yeah, I hope this reading has brought about some clarity for you, and I look forward to seeing you again at the next one. Bye.